Ooh, that little horn that we come in on. Spicy. Let's go to PLC. PLC, my boys. You aren't as fucked as you were at the start of the session. Haha. Next idea I would go for the PLC is, I'd say religious, because they have quality. Yeah, I'd say religious. Why? Because it gives this 5% morale, this 10% morale, which is really needed. Large cast cannons. Probably not the point to do them because you're over here, but it's fine. You're not going to load this save in as the game, so it's fine. Why is it so fucked? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, you really need prosperity and all this shit. That'll increase your income by a shitload. Especially with this goods produced, 66% goods produced. Yeah, okay. Oh, fucking hell, dude. Get rid of that merchant in there. Get rid of that merchant in here. Chuck it over here. Pump money into here. Mother of Christ. Holy shit. Russia's your enemy. I don't care what you say. Russia is your enemy. And this 3.6 ducats here is nothing compared to over here. Like, where's your center of trade? Is already located in this node. Yeah, fuck it. Just come over here, chuck in your merchant over here, boom. Send power down here. Why don't you have any fucking trade power? Why does Sweden have more trade power in Krakow than Commonwealth does? What is this? Like, what? Sorry, what? He is negative 20% trade power. Where is it coming from? What the fuck? Oh, he's transferring trade power. This makes sense. This makes sense. Oh, he has trade deals over here as well. I see, I see, I see. This makes more sense. I should look at the subsidies before I say things. He has 50% over here as well. Is he he can't transfer trade to Russia as well. How much is he making from the Russian? 8.11. 6.7. Pump it over here. I think he would make more if he chucked it in, if he actually said no to the Russian trade deal, but that would piss off the Russians, and I don't think he really wants to preemptively piss off the Russians. He needs to fix up his fault line, because currently, like, these forts are double negative right here. I would say get rid of this fort. Then you have this fort, which protects these provinces here. This fort protects these provinces. I'd say check a fort down here to protect these provinces. Check a fort down here to protect these provinces. Especially as it's over a river. That way, when you like go on to defend it, he has to reinforce from over a river. That gives a -1. That's what you also got to look at with forts is like this one here as well, for example. Honestly, yeah, this one here, it leaves this province open, so I wouldn't do it. But this province here would have 2 river crossings that need to come on. This one, 1, 2, 3, literally every way that you come onto this province is a river crossing, I think. Where's the thing that says like, haha, river crossing? It's up here. So Bobjusk, literally every province that comes into this, this is like a great fort. If this was a mountain fort, this would be one of the best provinces in the entire fucking game. Like, for a fort, that is. Just because every single province is a -1 to attack it. That's just great. That is honestly But it's a wood, so it's a -2, so it's essentially a man in fault without the defensiveness. Commonwealth. Defeat the Knights. What does that do? 5% discipline? Ooh. The way you might actually... Admin Tech 10. So yeah, wait until next admic. Wait until the next admin tech before you press this. It gives you a production efficiency dude at 75% cheaper. Not too shabby, I do say so myself. Look at that shit. 2.76 ducats for it. Level 3 advisor. Oh, lovely. But yeah, wait until you do that next time. I think I just bumped this up. But yeah, that's going to give you a nice bit of an income there. Nice bit of admin points as well. Lovely. The PLC army is nothing to scoff at, especially when they chuck on a discipline advisor that's 120%. Then when they pop this mission for fighting either the Ottomans or the Russians, that's going to be 125%. Then once they get offensive, that's 130%, but then it'll go back to 125 when that shit happens. The PLC army is actually going to be quite decent, if I do say so myself. Oh, it's going to be very decent. It's going to have... yeah, 63% cav combat, so they need to keep, I would say they need to keep that cav ratio up, good. They need more cannon, holy shit, they need more cannon. I'd be getting Cossack cav, right? Yeah, I'd be getting Cossack cav. I forget what Cossack cav has, that makes it better, but... Oh, Hustler, I mean, is Hungarian? Okay. Yeah. Where is it? Create template. 20. Let's do a quick 20. Boom. That's 20 cannon right there. That makes your armies that would make you a really, really strong fighting force instead of the current 4 cannon that you have. Like, you'll have a decent backline, not a full backline. I'd say recruit another 10 cannons after this, and you would have like the amount of cannons you need in general for 1 fighting stack, as well as a bit extra just chuck on sieges while you're not in a fight. Yeah, so just get like 33 cannon, 34 cannon if you want to be even, semantic, whatever. Yeah. And then you'll have a decent fighting force. You won't have the largest fighting force in the world, but it'll be decent, like very decent. PLC is going to become very strong. Actually, yeah, with the 5% discipline from the Orthodox as well. He doesn't even have the 2.5% discipline here, which could chuck on, get rid of that dev cost, chuck on discipline instead. Holy shit. You need to, like, get back your crown land, G. Oh, that's a really bad burp that I suffocated. You need to get back your crown land, G. You need to get rid of the... Wait, is this the manpower one? It is the manpower one. I don't know then. I don't know what the play is with that, what the meta is. Regarding that. Indebted to the Merchants Guild. 2,400 ducats. And you're paying... Yep, 1.85 ducats for that. And then you just... Oh my god, all your cloth is... Look at that. Oh, 5 or 6 fucking manufactories. Don't mind if you do. Manpower buildings, as you've only built 2. You can start just pumping up your eco like no one's business. PLC you should pop off. Like, you just need to focus on building up your eco. Especially with the Russians here, you need to focus on making yourself building force limit buildings. I think honestly, the person who could fight Prussia is Commonwealth. This is the best choice to fight Prussia, I think. Sweden and Commonwealth. But yeah, just start pumping force limit buildings out. You need force... Okay, 3 most important buildings you must build. Force limit. Manpower. Manufactories. And I guess production thing, but you also need to get rid of your fucking monopolies. Your monkey. Get rid of this monopoly on textiles as well. I would say you really need to get rid of that. At this point, early game, I think it's fine to do monopolies, but late game, well, mid-late game, I don't agree with them. Tag, that's 10 minutes on just PLC. Tag Russia. Okay, he wanted me to look at his eco. I feel like this song actually just resembles Calico, not gonna lie. I don't know if you can hear it too well. Tell me if I need to pump that shit up. 57, 57. Reduce that shit. If he's done in his deving for now, he doesn't need the 10% dev cost. He needs to get his crown land back up, because having this little crown land, I'd say early game, fine with having this little crown land. It doesn't fucking matter. Now and from now on, get that shit above 30. Just keep selling titles. Like, get it to 30, down to 20, 30, down to 20, 30, down to 20. You're going to be deving, you're going to be getting more crown land, sell it down to 20. Get your manpower, get your, boyar, like, reduce the influence of all these fuckers down, and get the boyars up, so that way you can get more manpower from this, even more manpower, that is. Just become a fucking chonk of a man. Yeah, just start reducing the influence of all the other fucks. Burgers is the only one that you kind of want to keep high, because that 10% dev cost, but even then, yeah, you want to be able to, when you sell your titles, that the majority of it goes to the boyars, so that way you get more out of your national manpower. Like with Jamie has 80%, or some shit like that. You can take that, but you don't have the institution yet, which is fine. You're probably going to get it in a while. You've only got dev cost here and here. You're doing that down there, I assume, just to compete with the Georgian trade. Yeah, okay. I think you need to take Tech 14 like, soonish. They don't have printing press, okay. Wait, 1 second. I know I'm meant to be looking at you, but I assumed he dev'd it down here in that 37. Why is this army? Why do you have no armies drilling? Why do you not have, like, a single army drilling? Calico, my dude. What the fuck? What I'd do is just select this, get all this useless cav out of here. Let's just chuck that over here real quick. Chuck this 20k in here, have this 40k of just pure infantry drilling, and just be getting that professionalism up. It's going to cost a little bit of cash, so what's that, 40k at point, let's see what the upkeep is, at 0.21, so 40 times 0.21 divided by 2, that's 4.2 ducats that you're going to be spending. No, it's going to be 4.2 ducats you're spending currently on them, because halved. That's full, that's 50% fucking, I'm saying this not for Calico, but for other people, that's 50% cost, whatever, maintenance. So it'll be 8.4 ducats that you're spending on drilling 40 fucking units. 42 units, so it's going to be a little bit more, actually. 40 fucking 4 units, fine, whatever, screw you. It's going to be like 9 ducat you're spending on these fucks. I know you want income, but I'd say professionalism is also just more important, especially with how much you get from this shit. 104k per. That's very nice stuff, as well as the combat bonuses. Ottoman isn't at his tech cap yet, so this is, in the next few techs will be his time to fight you. Until then, like, and during that time, you need to stay on top of him. You need to stay on top of your quality and shit. You've got Siberians rising up. You can probably deal with that in like split second, raising whatever. If you want my little exploit of how to deal with rebels, is you hire out an army for free, like a rebel army for free, to like say Italy for example, full 23k, and now it's not going to go off of, and then even though everything else is low maintenance, this army is going to be full maintenance, and it can still manage rebel suppression, and you don't have to raise the maintenance of every single army. You only have to use this one army to go around and fight rebels or provoke them. I don't remember if Condottieri tag Turks. Oh, it can. So yeah, you can just rent out an army as Condottieri to manage rebellions, because you only need like one army to manage rebellions, and you don't have to raise the maintenance of everyone else. That's one way to manage your economy. You don't have to keep like going, oh, 30 lost, 20 something lost, oop, back, oop, that'll save you a good few ducats. Diplomatic expenses, right, for that trade deal you're doing. State maintenance advisors, you got a level 3, what am I saying? Never mind. Haha, look at Vladimir Putin, yes. Okay, what can we look at here? What can we look at? Your production income is just shot in the fucking knee. Doing indebted to burgers, you nut fuck. Look at that. 4K. Whew, spicy shit. That's like 10 manufactories. You can assort. I'm just clicking the buttons up the top. I'm not clicking the best ones. That's fucking a lot of money right there. That's a lot of fucking buildings right there. That's one way to increase your fucking income. Chuck that when you need a good general, obviously. Land of the churches. Chuck that once you put on a patriarch thing. Is there a dev cost in here? I always forget. Yeah, there is. Probably chuck this on then, before you do those buildings. I'd keep this one on. I'd keep this one on? What? I'd keep this one on permanently, basically. Yeah. Ideas. Take that. Are you behind in in trade ideas? You are. Okay. Yeah, I'd say be looking for trade deals, wink wink nudge nudge, and and just keep focusing on your Asian expansion. Like, you've got a big Kazakh, which doesn't look like you're gonna annex at all. You can take the trade power from Kazakh, can't you? You can. But you can't do it now. Turn on this enable embargo rival shit. Yeah, France Ottomans, it's useful. You're embargoing the Commonwealth. Alright. I assume it's for the power projection. Make sure you're insulting people, save at that 50. Honestly, the only way I see you making more money is just getting your crown lands up and selling it. So crown lands up, selling it, crown land up, selling it. Deving all over, get it. Investing using the Indebted Merchants Guild to just keep building up provinces. And not being a monkey. Because monkeys are good in some situations, but not in this one, I would say. 55 Streltsy, you don't need it right now, because it's just going to be money that you don't need to spend. Uzbek culture, where's the Uzbeki stuff? Down here. Is this trade companies? It is not. Okay. You probably have your reasons. I'd make some of this trade companies to get the merchants to pull from these nodes over here, as well as trade ideas. Like 3% in here. You can chuck another one here and just pull up a lot of money. Why has... I think I know why. Tag Turks. Again, Calico, fucking talk to me, like, directly, and I'll probably give you less monkey information. I'll do the Turks here, because I did Georgia in the colonial one. And then I'll go to the Indians and Middle East, and then I'll go to the Asians. Okay, so he can embrace institution, doesn't matter though, he's going to take Miltech, and he can just do that if he needs to. He doesn't need to spend that extra 20%, that, well, extra 30%. So that's fine. He can make money, which I don't know why he hasn't. I guess I'm about to see. Wait, I just did the thing. No, he can do it. So he can get that 790 and then do that. That's silly by me. I'm very silly. Sorry, Darshan. Also, see, sell your crown land, you fucking little shitter. It's telling me to fucking sell my crown land, doesn't even fucking do it. I'm fucking shit. Let's just chuck that on real quick. That doesn't really bother anyone, right? Yeah, that doesn't really bother anyone. Constantinople, no. Have a mosque in there? Yeah, that's probably the easiest one, doing shit like that. Okay. Didn't pause it right? No. Okay, so now you can do that. Easy stuff. Get it back above 40% if you really want to have that shit. Does he have the manpower one? He does, but he doesn't have this shit here. So you need to start reducing the influence of your other ones, so that way when you do sell titles, your manpower shitheads, your umra, however you pronounce that, get the control and therefore the manpower for you. Because currently it's like 26%. Yeah, you need more. You need a lot more. Everyone's taking fucking trade ideas. Holy shit. Kind of want to take trade ideas just to feel one with the pact now. But I need eco. Trade or eco? I don't know. I'll ask other people who are smarter than me. Because when it comes to myself, I make horrible decisions. Imagine not going orthodox, my god. He still hasn't taken that much land over here, in my opinion. He has these two vassals, actually. You know what? I take it back. He has got a fair bit of land, but still. Rajputana, I think, with the new player in, he's not going to smack him about, because that's kind of dog. But also not kind of dog, I don't know. I'm not Tosh. Only costs 3k here. Torsion could be so much stronger if he stopped just giving money out to people. Like, look at that. Look at that. Just like fucking 20 million manufactories. Million. Obviously, you don't do all the ones that I just said there, but you do indeed build manufactories, my dude. Your income will fucking pop off. Like, manufacturers here, manufacturers here, manufacturers here. Money. Cash money. The Georgians and this shit have lost a lot of money. You need to contest Russia for this shit here. Yeah, you need to contest Russia over this trade power here and this trade power here, because this is where a lot of their money is going to come from. They're going to pump it through Asia, into Samarkand, into Astrakhan, into Novgorod. No, into Kazan, into Novgorod, or into Kiev, into Novgorod. I would say into Kazan, because he controls that, not other people. Yeah, so I'd say you need to, the points you need to contest him over are Astrakhan, over Samarkand, because I'd say this just... Either way, you need to contest him over one. If you cut here, this makes this one quite useless, because the Georgians will... You'll probably give it to Georgia, which will then have the majority trade power in this area, which then make anything that comes from here worthless. Yeah. You need to pick. You're going after Astrakhan or Samarkand. If you go after Samarkand, you're going to be losing money. The Georgians are going to be losing money here, but you're going to be gaining money, and yourself is always more important than others. Yeah. In which fucking thing is this? Persia. You can make trade companies here for merchants, apparently. I'd probably make this one a merchant, a trade company. I'd make this one a trade company. I'd make... Can't make many of these. I'd make this one a trade company unless you built up in it. I don't know. You can pick. You can go around and pick, but I'd say you need to like pick some provinces for trade companies. This is going to be a lot of manpower here, actually. Oh boy. Jesus, you're complaining about fucking Russia having manpower, and you're just going to pop off in a bit. Especially this one here. Like, it doesn't even matter what trade goods are in here. Sure, it's not going to be, like, pure grain and livestock, but that's still going to be a lot of manpower. But he doesn't have the merchants for it, aka that's why he needs to make trade companies. Down here in Hormuz, I'd be making a trade company. When you get this land, that's one more level 3 center of trade. He made Constantinople level 3 instead of one of these. Interesting. Oh, okay, I just thought of something for GB and naval nations. With the new Marines that, like, negate rivers and shit, it's based on your sailors and whatever. So, no, they'd use sailor manpower. So that could be a reason to dev up that, but I don't think so. With Ottomans, I don't know. He really needs to pick fights now, before he gets to his tech. Either with Mamluks, with Russia, with Austria, or Commonwealth. He needs to pick someone. He needs to fight them. Russia right now doesn't have a great eco. He has plus 50 or plus 20, plus 27 eco when his troops are at like no maintenance, and he isn't even at force limit. Like, God, I need to end this video soon. Yeah, he's 129 under force limit, and his eco is shot. Like, he needs eco, as, like, that's why he asked. And he can start pumping that eco, so you need to shoot Russia now. Sorry, Calico, but you need to shoot Russia now, Torsion. Like, fucking gut him. Or get other people to gut him. I know there was talk of, like, some other shit happening, but yeah. You need to kill Russia, you need to kill Mamluks, you need to kill someone. Just fucking shoot someone. Yeah, alright. My way on Russia. Tag Turkish. He's already done the build manufacturers mission. That's concerning. I would have waited a while for that. Like, especially seeing, as I said, you can build like a dozen manufacturers here. That's gonna pump up your eco a shit ton, and then you get like 8k from here, 6k, not 8k. That's another 2k ducats. Where's Kafir again? Oh, it's up there. Is that over to the... It's up here, right? I don't know where that is. Oh, it's down here. Oh, okay. Alright. Galleys, caravels. Alright. You need to do this, I think, right? National sailors, that doesn't matter. Recovery and shit, that is nice to have. Dalmatian, Northern, doctrine efficiency. I think you need to annex Serbia soon. Just to, like, start getting your missions underway and start getting those European claims, start pushing into Europe. Yeah, well, fuck you all. Yeah. I don't know. There's really not much I can say at this point for that, except about the trade company shit, because that's about all he needs to do is just figure out where to get trade companies, to get merchants, to get more level 3 centers of trade. Yeah, let's go on to the next shitheads.